Hey everyone, welcome back and well, what day is it? Oh, it's Saturday. Okay, guys, happy Saturday. I'm getting ready to get out of here and head back home. I have a flight leaving today from Salt Lake City at, I think it leaves at like 3 o'clock or something, but that's okay. I came, I saw, I did it. And now I'm ready to go home and be with my family. But in the meantime, we have a lot of drama to catch up on, a lot to talk about. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, please get subscribed. And yeah, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Let's get into the mess. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. All right, guys, so Tamra Judge is at it again. Yeah, this time it's about Shannon, so imagine that. Now, thank you to Reality Blurb, Tamra Judge went off on Shannon Beador for her ridiculous and calculated behavior, but she also reflected on their cast trip to London, and yeah, that was a shit show, you guys. These two are not going to be able to bury the hatchet. Let me just say, and I said this in a video earlier, that I truly feel like, I think that everybody thought that Alexis Bellino coming in this season, she was going to cause all of this havoc. I think Alexis Bellino thought she was going to be so heavily celebrated that people were going to be like, oh my God, take Shannon Beador down and all of these things. And really, this all panned out well for Shannon Beador. And now Alexis looks like an asshole. She looks nuts. Tamra looks messy as hell, but that's also, by the way, Tamra is doing her job. Tamra is known as the messy one. She, people wanted her to come back for this reason, and it's true. Is she taking it a little too far? I don't know. We've seen this one other time, and it was with Lisa Rinna. And Lisa Rinna let the villain card just get away from her. She took it way too far. That's the truth. That's what happened. So it can happen, just to be clear. Now, as she pointed out that Shannon had gotten mad at her for discussing her post-DUI photo after sharing the pic with Heather Dubrow, and accused her co-star of digging for dirt on their castmates ahead of every reunion, Tamra shared when Shannon contacted an attorney about Gina Kirschenheiter and Travis Mullen. Plus, Heather revealed why she believes Shannon made an early exit from their getaway. Do you think it's happy? Do you know that I left? That's what she asked during an October 24th interview with Bravo HQ headquarters. Now, meanwhile, as she looked back on the drama that she and Shannon faced in London, Tamra wondered why Shannon made such a big deal of her mention of her photo. Shannon had shown me that picture of her all bloody. In fact, I think I have it on my phone. She sent it to me and showed it to Heather on camera, and I had already told Heather I had seen that picture. So it's kind of ridiculous when someone's saying, you're sharing information about me when you just showed it yourself on camera for the world to see. That's actually, I agree with Tamra. And, according to Tamra, she's saying Shannon is a very calculated person. Listen, I'm not the biggest Shannon fan. I'm not. I've told you guys that. I don't think that Shannon's nice. I haven't had pleasant interactions with her. I mean, mind you, the second interaction that wasn't so pleasant was maybe 2 months or a month and a half after she got her DUI. So maybe she was a little bit on guard. But the first time that I had an interaction, point is they weren't pleasant. And could she be calculated? Yes. I don't know how you show a photo to somebody on camera and don't expect it to go on to the show. I don't even want to get into the Salt Lake City stuff right now because we don't need to do that. But it's like me saying, I didn't know that calling Whitney on the phone for Salt Lake City Housewives and signing a release for it, I didn't know that it was going to be put on the show. No, I absolutely knew it was going to be put on the show. She asked me to film the phone call. I said, sure, I'll film the phone call. I didn't know how it was going to be put on the show. I didn't know how they were going to make it look on the show, but I knew my words were going to make it onto the show. So there's that. Just saying. Now, back to Tamra talking about Shannon. She doesn't show it on camera, but she's very calculated and very smart. And she tries to dig up dirt on people before every reunion or even before filming. That's what Tamra's explaining, proceeding to mention a digging adventure that had taken place last year on Labor Day. While on a boat with Taylor Armstrong and her husband, John Bluer, who is an attorney, Tamra said that Shannon began looking into claims of Gina having pushed Travis down the stairs. She knew that her and Gina were going to be battling at the reunion, so she asked Taylor's husband to look up information to find out about Gina pushing Travis down the stairs. And she said that's why she stopped drinking, is because she pushed Travis down the stairs and he gave her an ultimatum. And I was not there. I had nothing to do with it. But Shannon had called me the night before the reunion and told me what she was doing. And she said that Taylor called her and said John doesn't want to get involved. But taking note of the hypocrisy, Heather did explain that Shannon wasn't upset about old topics being brought up on the show, even though she was the one who showed Jen Padranti an old text message about Tamra's past digging into Ryan Boyajian. Jen was so pissed off at Tamra for looking up Ryan 2 years ago. But Shannon's the one that gave her the information. Fair. But why did she give her the information now when it happened 2 years ago? That's also fair. That caused Tamra to retaliate and show that it wasn't just her, that Shannon had been digging up things also, and she dug up things on Travis. It devolved into this finger pointing and mean and all of these things. And I think that's when Shannon was faced with the fact that she does this stuff too. She just took off. Yeah. Also, during the interview, Emily Simpson admitted that she was bummed to see Shannon leave London early. I wish Shannon wouldn't have left. I just feel like I felt really sad that she felt like she had to get a ticket and fly home alone. And I could just picture her being in the airport alone and having her own luggage and getting on this flight and flying home alone. And it just made me sad that she felt that she had to do that. Well, guys, I do agree in this instance because what I'm thinking is you got busted. You got caught red-handed. You know, like you were trying to have this aha moment where you were pointing out the simple fact that Tamra knew about the text messages when it came to Alexis Bellino. Tamra was also trying to dig up dirt on Ryan Boyajian. Tamra has been shady behind the scenes. But when you're pointing your fingers, just remember, sister, that 3 fingers are pointed right back at your ass, and that's exactly what happened. You can't throw stones when your house is made of glass too, and that is what happened. So what happened after this point was when the going got tough, Shannon Beador got going, which I do got to say that Tamra usually stands her ground, but Tamra's also known for an iconic scene where she's like, "You guys are never going to see me again." Ah! And I forgot where that was, but when they were on the cast trip, like however many seasons ago, and she like was running down the hallway. So when the going got tough in that moment, Tamra got going also. So yeah, it's never fun to be caught in a lie. So with that, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially with Tamra saying that Shannon is so calculated, and also about the Gina Kirschenheiter claims. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. So pop off in the comment section. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. Don't forget that I will be back tomorrow. So I'll be back on camera, but also I will be back to all of my normal lives and programming. That's going to start Monday. Monday, back for Hot Messy Topics, which I cannot wait. And I just miss my little family and stuff. So yeah. And also I just miss recaps, and I miss the live chat, and I miss you guys. I'm all mushy and shit. I swear, I think it's the elevation here in Salt Lake City. I'm just kidding, you guys. All right. I will talk to you later. I have a flight to catch. So love you guys. See you next time.